Coach, we've reached the halfway point of the conference schedule. What is the focus heading into the rematches with the 5 Pac-12 schools?
Well, the first focus is Stanford on Thursday, and that's always an interesting challenge because you just played them, less than a week before, and for us this time we're going to be on the road doing that, and so and it is taking this one at a time. We're on a bit of a short week because it is a Thursday match, so we've made the adjustments in how we're going to prepare for Stanford, and obviously the game on Friday was a pretty exciting game, and I'm sure both teams have felt each other out enough to know what they need to do. We feel confident that we'll address the particulars in preparation and put our best foot forward when we go play them on Thursday.
You mentioned the short week, playing Stanford on Thursday. Do preparations change with one less game? I mean, or did the fact that you just played them, does that help out?
Well, the preparations are a little different. The fact that we have played them, it does change the dynamic of maybe how we scout because we just saw them. But with one less day, we do have to modify and adjust and to make sure our guys are rested, but yet prepared on the field with training. So there is some slight modifications that we're going to do with the days that we're going to train. But as far as the scout, it's pretty much in front of our face. I'm sure it is for them too. So going forward, I think there are not going to be too many secrets.
With the way the weather was on Friday, if the weather is better in the Bay Area, do you feel like it would be more of a change for you or for Stanford?
Well, I think it's twofold. Stanford's going to enjoy being at home, and I think that any team in the conference enjoys being at home and in their own confines. I thought the weather was more of an adjustment for us on Friday night against them than we expected. So if we're getting a good patch of dry weather down there, maybe that would help us maybe move the ball a little quicker and take care of the ball. But at the end of the day, the weather's going to be the weather, and we're going to need to make sure that we prepare mentally and how we approach the game. And so, will it have an effect? Probably. Is it going to be something that's going to be a game changer? Probably not. And I think the game changers always come down to how our players have their attitude and approach.
Was there any glaring issue that made Cal 2 goals better yesterday?
Ourselves. We were the glaring issue. I don't want to take anything away from Cal because when you're scoring on the road in the conference, you're doing some things right. But when you go 1-0 up and then you take your foot off the gas pedal, then you're going to leave yourself exposed, and we did just that. I thought that we did take our foot off the gas pedal, and with that, we basically gave them an opportunity of shift in momentum, and that was the difference in the game. And I was looking over the video last night, and to me it was the ability to make standard plays. These aren't plays that are going to be super easy or super hard. These are standard plays that our guys normally didn't make, and they weren't a lot of plays. They were like 4 or 5 key plays that the guys are disappointed in themselves because they're plays they've made all season. So the good news is that it's certainly correctable, and it's certainly something within our control. And that's something that we're going to build on going forward to this weekend.
The other side of the short week is that you get an extra day before the Cal game. Does that help with the preparation and the rest with only having usually just the 1 day in between matches on the weekend?
I think the extra day does help because when you're looking at Friday, Sunday, it's basically 48 hours or so of rest when you can add another 24-hour period in there. In a short time frame, I think there's a little rejuvenation that you can potentially get. But when the ball kicks off on Sunday, the players are going to be there and they're all going to be hyped up to play. So at the end of the day, it depends how you use that rest. We can be rested, but if we're not engaged in doing the things we need to do, the rest doesn't matter. So if we come with the same attitude and approach that we need to come with, then maybe the rest will help a little bit. But all in all, we'll have that extra day in the Bay Area, give us a chance to preview the Cal game, and then maybe give our guys a little bit extra time to to rest up and maybe abandon some guys that are going to be in a physical game on Thursday like it was this last Friday. So we'll take full advantage of that extra day for sure.
And we didn't see a couple of players Sunday against Cal. Is the team healthy, and specifically Roberto Farfan and Glenn Payton?
Well, Roberto and Glenn picked up some knocks on Friday, and we were pretty aggressive in treatment on the Saturday, the day off, and we took it to a game time decision, and they just weren't able to go, and that's unfortunately par for the course for playing a lot of Friday, Sunday games. So in a sense, they got the extra day of rest yesterday, and so we'll reevaluate them and see where they're at and see if they're going to be serviceable for this weekend.